Hello everyone, here we go. We're going to do some Python today. We're going to learn some Python basics. I feel like that's a good way there was a request to learn some Python basics. There's also a request to learn some advanced Python with machine learning and artificial intelligence. We could do that too. That could be a thing we could do. But I figured today, why don't we do some Python basics? Let's do some flow control, maybe some loops, things like that. And then we'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple today. We'll see how far we go. We see where we get with this. We'll see how it's perceived. Is it gonna go well? I think so. I think it's gonna go well. Here we go. It's actually gonna be pretty straightforward. Let's start with some simple Python. Okay, so first you're going to open up your text editor. You can use any text editor you want, any text editor that you have, a Notepad, a Notepad++, a VS Code, your terminal. You could use Nano. I wonder if I have Nano installed. Do I have Nano? Oh wait, Nano. Do I have this installed? I do have it installed. Here we go. Look at that. What do you know? You can use any text editor you want. Just bring it open. I like to use Vi, and then we'll name the file hello.py. Hello.py will be the name. And then inside, we'll have a print statement, simple print statement. So you can easily just type this like print, type this hello chat. There you go. That's how that works. And then in order to run it, you just say Python, this is probably C Python version, right? What version am I running? We're running 3.96. I think I'm behind just by a little bit. I probably need to upgrade my Python here, but that's perfectly fine. Python 3 is what we're working with. So we'll be working with some Python 3 here. So all you do is run Python, and then you type hello, and then you run it, and then there it goes. It prints the output. Hello, chat. We did it. Hello. Okay. So that's a very basic beginning, getting started with some Python. Now we can also get to a little bit more advanced. Let's see if we can get some advanced. Let's create a variable. We'll call it name. Name equals chat. And then we can put the name inside of the print by prefixing the quotes with an F. Or we could also say message equals like this F, hello, name, like that. And then we can print the message as thus. So we have two variables. We can also keep it simple and just do one variable like this. There we go. So we keep it simple on 2 lines. Hey, Rahul, thank you. Absolutely. We're going to do some basic Python today. We're going to do some basic Python, but we could get really advanced if we want to. Rahul, we could get very advanced if we want to. But we're going to do some basics at least to get started. So here is a simple 2-line Python program that assigns a variable to the name chat, and then it prints the name using hello. But you can see here, there's a letter F right here on the screen. There's a letter F. You can see, and that's going to say format the string, and then it will interpolate any data, data or any variables, and it's called, I do believe, any variables that are in scope. So that just means that any variables that can be accessed at this point in the line in code. And if we run that, it's just going to output the exact same thing again. Boom, hello, chat. There you go. Wait, hold on. Yes, without the backslash. Hey, Daniel, hey, how's it going? Daniel, we're going to be doing some simple Python today. We're going to do some introductory Python. Cannot decide name. Keep up the work, sir. Will do. We're going to teach some entry, basic learning. We're going to learn some basic Python today. That's the plan. We're going to do some basic Python. So we just got started with the name here. Carmack, bro, do you believe in dog? Good question. Thank you for asking. We could change the name to dog. We'll do that here. So we'll say cannot decide name is the variable name, and then we can say hello, cannot decide name, but the name is going to be dog. There we go. Daniel, happy birthday, Daniel. Happy birthday, Daniel. Here we go. All right, here we go. Then now we can run that. We can run this program here just by saying Python hello.py. There we go. Hi, Arun Kumar Lax. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're going to do some simple Python. We're going to learn some Python, we're going to learn the basics of Python today. We're going to learn some basics of Python. And so we just have our simple 2-line program here. And you notice that we have a different kind of variable name. You can have You can put all sorts of things, including underscores, in your variable names. So you can have underscores in your variable names. Cannot decide name is equal to dog. Hello, dog is what should print out on screen. I hope. Let's see if I. Oh wait. Hold on. Because I deleted the thing. We have a syntax error. Don't worry about that. It's totally fine. Espanol, I have come. You have come. And Charisma University. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're going to be doing some Python basics. We're going to get started with some Python. We had a little syntax error there. Just Python. Blue, just Python. We can go further, though, if you want. We could also switch over if you want. Hello from Russia. Astorok. Hey, Astorok Russian. Hello from Russia. Blue. Hey, Blue. We could go further. We could start doing thread screens, like we could import NumPy as NP, and then we can start building our own AI feed-forward neural network if you want. From scratch, we can make it more complicated. If you want, we can make it more complicated. And we can make an array. Oh, hey, Love Gupta. Hey, how's it going? Good morning, folks. Good morning. Steven, how is it going? It's going very well. You sound like a superhero. I sound like a superhero. All right, thank you. That's a good, I assume. Hi from India. Hello. Astrak Mono. No. Espanol. We need projects of Python if you would like. Projects of Python. All right. Projects of Python. I didn't even run the program yet. Let's just do this here really quick. Do I even have NumPy installed? I don't even know if I have NumPy installed yet. Hello from Bangladesh. How's it going? Make it. We're going to make it. Thank you for the likes, you guys. All right, I'm going to run this really quick. Python, hello. Thank you for the likes. Hello, dog. See, cannot decide name is equal to dog. There you go. And we're printing out the name just like that. That's how that works. The Messenger, Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot, that's a great TV show. I really like that. I'm rewatching it actually right now. Charisma University, bro. I love your energy. Your energy is so radiant. Thank you. I don't know a thing about Python or Anaconda. Wait, hold on. I can't. Anaconda is another thing that's related. So you must know something, but I know you're awesome. Thank you. Sending love. Appreciate it. That's so cool. Can you recap fast what we're doing to set up? Okay, yes. The setup is really easy. So most systems, Love Gupta, already have Python installed. You already have Python. Oh, that would be a fun project for someday doing the basic feed-forward neural network. You got it. Feeding it handwritten one-digit numbers and training it to recognize them. Oh, yes, the MNIST, right? The MNIST data set. There you go. I know what you're talking about, Blue. The MNIST data set, which is a whole bunch of handwritten digits. There you go. 0 to 9. That's what that looks like. That's the handwritten data set. Is Vim worth it? Mono, is Vim worth it? It's worth it from a satisfaction perspective. It won't make you any faster. Although, guess what? A lot of people will say Vim is the only way to go. You have to use a terminal IDE editor so that way you're not using the mouse to navigate. You're using only the keyboard to navigate. Hi, bro. How are you? Manish, how's it going? Formatted string. It is yep, you got it. Formatted string. But yeah, I would like to. Oh, Daredevil. Hey, how's it going, Daredevil? I missed your message earlier. So Love Gupta, can you recap fast what we have to do to like set up? So you already have Python. All you have to do is, here we go. So all you have to, let's get rid of some stuff here we don't need anymore. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. There we go. So this is closed. So all you have to do is open your text editor to say hello to hello.py. That's it. Open your text editor. And then you can type in some variable data. So like this, we can say, like mono, and then Vim is worth it. Yes. Right? We could do things. Let's go. Yeah. VS Code versus Vim. I'd say VS Code versus Vim, question mark, is it worth it? And then the answer is yes. All capital letters, exclamation point. Okay. So let me do mono like that. Okay, so now we're gonna print this. Now we're gonna do this. Hey, Kashav. Hey, how's it going, Kashav? Welcome on in. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Here we go. Let's gonna run that. So you just say Python hello.py. That's it. So VS Code, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. It is worth it, you guys. I say it is because here's why. Pip or UV, which one is good and why? They're both fine. They're both fine package managers. UV is supposed to be a little more secure, maybe, because it. Wait, hold on. Let's actually. Which one's better? Which one's better? Everyone, actually, kind of curious. Which one's better? Which package manager is better? Which package manager is best? We've got UV. And then we've got pip, right? Or PyPy. It's called PyPy, right? Pip or PyPy is one of the two. So UV or PyPy. They're both great. They're both great package managers. I like both of them. I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. I use pip. I like pip, which is pip, right? Pip, here you go. The package manager. But UV works too. UV is fine. Virtual Studio Code. Here you go, Raj. There you go. Virtual Studio Code. Virtual Studio. Yes, Visual Studios. Pip or UV, which one's good? Both are good, but I was using VS Code. If you like Terminal Vim, yes, or NeoVim, right, would be a great choice. You got it. You got NeoVim, you've got Vim, you've got Helix, you've got a whole bunch of terminal-based text editors. Guess what? Use your favorite text editor that makes you happy. That's it. That's the only thing. None of them make anything better than any of the other ones. None of them are better. Use the text editor that makes you happy. And I like Vi. Vi makes me happy. There you go. VI. I love Vi. It's so good. Is data analytics career good in 2026? Yes, it is, Raj. It is. You mostly using NeoVim, Labgupta. NeoVim is fantastic. NeoVim is basically the same as Vim, but NeoVim includes a Lua script editor for configuration, and it is a lot easier to use. But they're basically the same otherwise. But yeah, NeoVim's great. Quick question. Okay, so Charisma University has a question. I use some ChatGPT guided codes I'm using on my work dashboard for visual styling, and I'm running this on Tamper Monkey. Whoa, you got some Chrome plugins there, don't you? You got some Chrome plugins and you're manipulating websites with your programming. You're overriding. What are you doing, Charisma University? What are you doing? Is it possible to turn this into a standalone extensions? Oh, it is. So you can. So here's what you do. Actually, you just have the AI do it for you. It's really easy. Okay, Charisma University, are you ready? Here, we'll type it on the screen. Okay. So, turn a Tamper Monkey script into a Chrome extension. There you go. Let's do that. All right, set wrap so you can see things on the screen. I have a better idea. Instead of that, we will do this here into a Chrome extension. Here we go. That's what we're going to do. Conda versus Pip versus UV. Oh, right. Conda. There's Conda. I forgot about Conda. Manish. Oh, and then I forgot all about Conda. That's a really good idea. I still use Pip, but Conda is really great. But there's also Yarn, right? There's also Yarn. So there's Yarn, there's Pip, there's Conda, and there's UV. There you go. UV. And then all of these will work with Python. All of these are package managers for Python, you guys. You can do any of these for Python. So turn a Tamper Monkey script into Chrome extension Blue. Okay, the thing about being an engineer is that you need to find solutions for problems, and to do that, as a software engineer, you need to iterate over solutions, and the faster you do that, the more effective or efficiently you're at engineering. Yes. So you bring a really good point, Blue, and guess what? Any of the tools that exist out there, so whatever makes you faster. Yes, exactly. Whatever tool you like the best is your favorite, right? So you've got, but also don't discount happiness as well. Like if a tool does get you there more quickly, maybe that goes a lot into your happiness. Does Python have Vite? Vite. Wasn't that, I don't like Node.js, right? Node.js and Vite. Drawing Brothers, hey, what's up? Welcome on in. We're going to do some Python basics today. We're just going to walk through some Python, but we're also, bro, how old are you? And how do you have so much knowledge? Raj, good question. I don't usually provide any sort of like extra information because I like to be as super honest as possible, and then I'll just exclude information otherwise. But yeah, certain questions, you could probably figure out some of the age things. But how do I have so much knowledge? You just got to do it. You just got to learn. You got to go through the paces, and then you learn all the things over the years. And it turns out it's a lot of fun. And guess what? We don't know everything. And it's kind of frustrating that we can't know everything. If you want to know everything, it's not going to happen. But you can at least spend the time on the things that you really are interested in, right? You can at least spend the time on the things that you're very interested in. I'm really excited about that. So there's a lot of great things, including the different programming languages. And I am lost my career path. Any advice? Hona or Howon, good question. You're lost. Any career advice? Yes. Find a project. Find a project, something that kind of sounds like it would be really great to build, right? Some sort of project. And then define what that project is going to look like at the end, what do you want it to be, and then decide how you want to get there. That's it. I think that's it. You have to define a project. You need to have a goal, so that way you have something to march towards. That should help you towards your career path, I think. So maybe you want to be a game developer, right? Maybe you might want to be a game developer, and then you want to do Unity, right? You want to do some Unity and then build in C#. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. But if you have any other questions, let me know. I personally find VS Code more beginner friendly. Yes, it is. So VS Code is probably a really good idea for beginners compared to learning Vim Motions. But learning Vim Motions really feels satisfying once you get used to it. You're totally right. Stephen Bro is OG, hiding his true potential. You love Gupta? You know it. You know it, love Gupta. Espanol. Here, So I do want to get this idea really quick to the Tamper Monkey script into a Chrome extension. Actually, you could just ask the AI to do that. So pass this prompt into ChatGPT. There you go. Done. So and then paste in your Tamper Monkey script. You're good to go. You're good to go. There you go. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some more of those chat messages here. What are we doing today, Drawing Brothers? We are doing some Python basics. Python basics is what we're doing today. We're doing some Python basics. How can I think to make a project? Though I know some of Python, like insert, join, function, etc. Okay, Espanol. Good question. Maybe. Here. Maybe a data project, and then use matplotlib or something to draw a graph. Draw a graph, I think, is maybe a good next step. A simple project to maybe take in data from weather, and then draw a graph like the temperature every day in the month. And then you can see what the temperature looks like in the month on a graph using matplotlib. Here you go. Do that. Something like that, I think, would be a good project. I'm just giving you an idea of a project that would be kind of fun and that would kind of help you because it gives you a goal. It focuses you on some tasks, and then you get as time to like take a break from figuring out what you want to do in your career. You gotta take a break in what you're going to do in your career. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, Drawing Brothers, we are going to be doing some Python basics today. Some Python basics. You got to get Charisma University. Is it generally a concern the developer of an extension I'm using potentially misusing info they now access because of injecting into DOMs? That's fine. It's expected. The internet is open. So if you're overwriting it and injecting your code into someone else's application on the web, don't worry. It's expected. But guess what? A smart developer will prevent you from doing certain things. A smart developer will prevent you from doing things using anonymous closures that you cannot access. Right? Yeah, they can prevent you from doing certain things in your Tamper Monkey adventures. But most websites don't, so it's free. They didn't protect themselves, so go for it. You know, why not? Charisma University, don't worry about it. They didn't, so it's open. It's open. They didn't protect them. Linezo, hey, how's it going? Do you think we'll be replaced by AI in the future? Right now, the current AI that exists is not real AI. It's not really artificial intelligence. It's generative patterns. It generates patterns. It sees patterns, many different patterns. It can remember those patterns, and then it can repeat those patterns. But guess what? Most of your job is repeating patterns, but it doesn't have an ambition, and it doesn't have a goal or an objective, really. It can repeat patterns, but it still needs to have ambition. And AIs do not have ambition. They're just pattern repeaters, right? They're oracles. They're not humans, or they don't have any consciousness. They're just pattern repeaters. And so you can use them as a tool. To find patterns and repeat them and then automate systems. That's what you can do with AI. So people who can take advantage of existing generative AI tools will win. But they are not going to replace humans right now. They're actually going to make jobs more. They're going to make more jobs because now this type of work is more accessible to everyone. And even like software engineering, app development, any kind of artistic, everyone is now up-leveled their game because these generative pattern matchers can do some of that heavy lifting for you. And now you just need to have that ambition behind you. And you're human and you can do it and you can drive those tools. So it's going to make more jobs. You want to make the next Dark Souls number 4, Rami? That'll be cool. That's a good one. Dark Souls is. I played the very first one. It was a fun adventure. It was a fun adventure. Dark Souls. MD, hey, how's it going, MD? How is it going on? I wasted all my day reading forums and configuring a simple Wi-Fi driver on FreeBSD. Oh no. Oh no, you were wondering about the MD. MD, you were asking about that in the Discord earlier, weren't you? You're like, hey, is FreeBSD a good operating system for your desktop development environment? Is FreeBSD a good option? And it turns out you spent all day configuring your Wi-Fi. So I don't know. It sounds like it might have some rough edges there in FreeBSD. It's mostly used for a server, right? FreeBSD is mostly, I would say, more from a server perspective for running enterprise software. But hey, if you want to get that installed as your desktop, whatever. I mean, all the adventure to you. It sounds like a good fun task. How to create linked lists in Python? Oh, you want to do that? Okay, Manish. Okay, let's do linked lists in Python. Let's do a linked list. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if I can remember. The last time I did that was like a long time ago. All right, what is a linked list? All right, so, here we go. Manish, Z-A-U-R, Grav, linked list in Python. Linked list in Python. Here we go. Let's put that in a comment here. Put that in a comment like this. Linked list in Python, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Here we go. Linked list in Python. We're going to make it happen. Manish. We're going to do it. XS, hey, how's it going? Hi, Steven. Hello. Welcome on in. I haven't implemented good README like my other projects, but I have added a demo link BTW. That's actually a really good idea. Always add a README. Always document your work. Always add a README and always document your work. Lenzo, we don't need to learn DSA, right? Data structures. Data structures. AI will do that, right? Learning best option. So Linzo or Linzo, how you say your name, Linzo, you still want to learn data structures because you still need to know what makes sense to deploy in the best scenario. Obviously, the AI is going to know how to make it match a good pattern, so it's still going to do a really good job at matching algorithms in the scenario that is necessary. So you're right in a way, but you still need to have that knowledge to know that the AI chose the right thing, because it's possible that, as you're guiding the AI to write your code for you, that it is making decisions based just on what you've given it information, but it doesn't have the full picture. You have the full picture. So you need to still understand what makes the most sense, you guys. You still need to know what makes the most sense. Espanol, I hope that we learned from your projects and applications. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I read it before you deleted it. I read it. I got to it before you got rid of it. How or what got you into programming? 123 Zoo Wild. I wanted to be a game developer. I wanted to be a video game developer. I played the video games and they were a lot of fun. And I'm like, I want to make a video game. I think making a video game would be a lot of fun. And so I did. I made several video games and then I got into programming. And then I found out that enterprise software is a lot more valuable and lucrative than making video games. At least back in the day. And so I switched my career from game developer to enterprise infrastructure distributed compute expert. That's what I did, you guys. And then I made it work. And I figured out how to do business. That's what Heavenly Demon. Hey, how's it going? We're doing some Python today. We're going to do a linked list in Python. Because Manish asked for it. Let me double check here that I got to type your name. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Manish. Here we go. Type your name properly. Here we go. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate your likes. Sachin, hey, how's it going? Welcome on back in. Azure DevOps preparations on data structures. And on data structures. But yeah, so actually, link list. They distract you guys. So many questions in chat. I know, it's crazy, right, Blue? Crab. Oh, you were a game dev. Damn, I know. It was a lot of fun. OpenGL, DirectX, back when there were no game engines. You had to write everything directly communicating with, at least there are frameworks to work against GPUs. So you didn't have to write all the op codes to send over to the GPU for executing workloads. At least we didn't have to do that. We had at least OpenGL and DirectX. So at least we had that back in the day. Yeah, XS. AI is just a tool. Making good decisions using AI would still require strong basics and a bit of hands-on experience. So you got to XS. Does Python have hash sets? Yes, it does. And map hash too. Yes. So you can use things like dictionaries that do a pretty good job to, but they're, so dictionary, and then you can paste in things like, so here, we'll do like this, Lenzo, and then we say, hash map. Here we go. Hash map node. Here we go. Something like that. N-O-D-E. Here we go. N-O-D-E. So yeah, you can do this. They're called dictionaries. Dictionary, like that. So Lenzo, you can do dictionaries, and they're not their data structure on the back end is a hash map. So you can do buckets that way. You can do buckets. So when you're defining data, you can basically put it into a dictionary like this. You can put it into a dictionary, and then all your keys for the dictionary are here. And then behind the scenes are hash maps. So it's really fast, and you don't have to worry about it. So this is why Python is really good from a getting started perspective, because you can do it like this. I like it like that, guys. I like it so much better like that. Hey, Vanush, or Vishnu. Vishnu, how's it going? Welcome on in. MD, I'm exploring different Unix-like systems, and actually, I had a shutdown issue on Linux, so was looking for something that, like Linux and FreeBSD fits well. Okay, cool. Very nice, very nice. Mac OS versus Windows for AI and ML? Well, they're both good. They're both perfectly fine. And Linux, too. So Raj, Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. It turns out that Linux was actually used a lot more in the scientific community, and Linux was more heavily utilized. In fact, a lot of the CUDA, right? The CUDA in NVIDIA, it was written mostly for Linux. And you would only be able to run NVIDIA CUDA on like Ubuntu or some other Linux variant. Some Linux distro, you guys. Choose one. Claude Sonnet versus Claude Sonnet is the answer. Claude Sonnet right now. At least because there's 4.5 that exists, you guys. So good. Choose one. Here we go. What are dunder variables? There's dunder. So in Python has dunder methods. So dunder methods. So when you define a class, so how do you do that? How do you define is it class? Yeah. Class node. Ooh, actually, we can do it like this. Class node. You can a dunder method looks like this. Here we go. Type object. There you go. So here's a dunder method. It's got these double. It's called dunder because double underscore, right? Dunder equals double underscore. That's what that means. Dunder, it's double underscore, you guys. That's what that means. Double is dumb. Yep, you got it, Raj. You got it. Double underscore. Good. What Gen AI trading can we do that? Gen AI trading? Well, there's actually a lot of cool things. That's actually really deep to get into. Parrot OS, you like? Oh, Parrot OS. I haven't heard of that. What is Parrot OS? Let's check that out real quick. Parrot OS. What is this? Parrot Security. Parrot OS better than Kali? Is Parrot... Neither Parrot OS nor Kali Linux is better. Best choice depends on your needs. Parrot OS is being used for prioritized general use and privacy. Oh, so it's meant for like secure. But Kali Linux, I would say, is probably exactly the same. Parrot OS is more suitable for beginners. Okay, there you go. Yep, you got it, Raj. You figured it out. Add string, add underscore. You got it. So check this out. We can do this. Def underscore. Let's do a string, and then we can print it out. We can print it like this. There you go. Let's do bit, burt, back, burt. There you go. Node. There we go. Node. Self.value. Okay. Let's see if we can do a link list, you guys. I'm a Kali Linux user. You are? That's a really cool distro. Excellent. Good. Excellent distro. Bro, say something about bash variables. Bash variables. Okay, so you can do it like this. A bash variable, you can just if you're in your terminal window or you even open up a script, right? You can do a script. You can just set a variable to like say who said that? Bash variables. All right, NAITIK equals and then we'll say YADAV, right? So you can do that, something like that, and then you can go echo, and then you type money. Let me see, and then you type your name, right? Money there. And then I should see your last name. There you go. See, we just did it. We did a bash variable. I said something about bash variables. There you go. Is that all you're looking for? Some bash variables? Is it like constructor bundle variables? It's kind of like that. So it's more like they're methods, right? Methods. So you've got functions and methods. Methods this is a method, right? This is a method because it's it's an object-oriented programming. It's part of a class, right? They're a function or method. They're the same, you guys. You don't really, they're both functions. But if you go like this, we'll call it make Linzo, right? And then we say we make dictionary here, like that, and then we say return dictionary. This is a function. There you go, function here. So you got a function versus a method, right? So they're two, but they're exactly the same. They're the same thing. You don't really need to worry about it that much. The key for highlighting one line. Shift V. It's called it's shift plus V. There you go. Shift plus V in NeoVim and Vim will let you highlight one line all at once like this. And then if you just hold the key down like that, you just hold it down like that. You're holding it down, then it will flash really fast on the screen and give everyone problems. Do you like it? Bring problems to everyone. And then you can highlight everything all at once. The bottom. There you go. That's what you can do. All right, let's see if we can turn some of this, close that. Actually, let's comment some of these things out here. All right, is everything syntactically correct? Will this build? I don't even know. All right, we need to take that out. Okay, so we do want to do a linked list. So we're going to do it over here. We're going to do a linked list. Someone was asking about that, so we're going to do it. Manish was asking about linked lists in Python. We can do it. It's not necessary. You don't need to, but we're going to do it anyway. Bro, you're right. Excellent but function can be used anywhere in the code. Yes, you're totally right. So a function can be used anywhere, and then a method is only accessible through a class. You're totally right. You are right. Excellent. You make a really good point, Raj. Good point. Thank you. Bro, do something in Metasploit framework. I want to learn. So Metasploit is a binary, or I guess it's really a collection of tools that you can use to test mostly network penetration tests. And it will allow you to scan ports to see what's open, and then you can start finding common exploits for outdated software. We don't want to jump into it today because it is a lot. It goes way into it. But if you want to get into security and penetration testing and hacking in general, Metasploit is a really good place to start, you guys. Metasploit. It's called Metasploit. So Metasploit. It is what is it? What is Metasploit? What is the AI going to say about it? Metasploit is a penetration testing framework that makes hacking simple. There you go. Metasploit. Right there, you guys. Physically redacted the S word. I did. Yeah. You saw it. You got it. More like getters and setters. Yeah, Linzo, you can totally do that too. Getters and setters are a particular design pattern, mostly with object-oriented programming. So getter and setter, right? Getter and setter is mostly for OOP, and it's to basically update and read values. Basically, it's the idea, right? So a getter and setter is just to update and read values in the object itself, and it's not it's not necessary. You don't need to do something like that. And it's also mutative. It's not necessary, but it is a common pattern that people use, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine, you guys. It's totally okay. Stephen, have you tried Cython? I have. Yes, I have tried Cython, and it is a little bit faster. It makes it functions in Cython is quite good. Yes, XS we have. What as actually we like what we've done in the past is PyPy. So I like PyPy. PyPy does, it's sort of like, it's kind of like it accelerates the runtime of regular Python as it's running. It keeps paths of code execution in memory. So that way, the longer you run it, the faster it goes. But I like PyPy. CPython has some limitations because it basically rewrote all the Python in C and it can only do certain things. But if you run PyPy, then it can do everything. It can do all this stuff, and you don't have to worry about it. Dictionary is unordered and immutable. Dictionaries are, well, you can order them if you want, and then they are mutable, though. You can definitely mutate them, Raj. You can definitely mutate them. Here we go. Let's see. What else we got? Sorry, it is mutable. Oh, you already said, yep, you're totally right. Sorry, it is mutable. You're right. MD, why you run HTOP every time to track system performance or something else? Yeah, because I want to make sure, because guess what? See, I've got OBS here. I've got OBS running. Hello, it's me. This is what I see on the screen. So I've got OBS over here. And I want to make sure that we don't have any system hiccups, right? Because if there's a problem and I see my CPU is going crazy, that affects stream. That'll affect stream, and that will be a problem. Christopher Smith, hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thanks, Raj. And then it is also ordered. Raj, you can also order it if you want. Bro, you know Jesus Pickman? Sorry, Jesse Pinkman, Pinkman. Yeah, from Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, you guys. That's a great show. That show is like, apparently, it is the highest rated. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you should. Apparently, according to the ratings, because it is the world's #1 most highest rated show ever created. It's called Breaking Bad. It's really good, and I've watched it 3 times. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. Jesse Pinkman, yep. Are you running Linux? We are running Mac OS. We're running Mac OS, but it is essentially a Unix-based system. How real-time captions is getting generated on your stream? Thank you for the likes, you guys. I use Cachoyos, by the way. Cachoyos, by the way. What is your machine hardware specifications? So you can kind of see here. You can see I've got 16. Thank you for the likes, you guys. UV, how's it going? You can see the machine specs. You can see here. Let's pop that up here on the screen. Let's go. So you can see here we've got a good amount of memory on the screen. You see we got a good amount of memory, and then you can also see that we have 16 CPUs. Here we go. 16 CPUs. Boom, boom, boom. 16 right here. 16 CPUs. So that's the kind of specs, right? You got helps answer the specs question, you guys. There's that specs question there. That's also why I have HTOP up running there. Is Breaking Bad related to software development? It can be if you want to break bad, which basically means entering into bad. You can be a hacker, so you could break bad as a hacker, right? You could break bad as a hacker, you guys. Don't forget to watch Better Call Saul. Yep, Raj, you got it. That was actually a really good spin-off, right? It's a spin-off show. It is very good. And Better Call Saul is absolutely worth it. It's a good spin-up. It's a spin-off, right? So, Raj, the real-time captures. Okay, so let's see if we can see this. Twitch. It's called Twitch OBS subtitles. Let's see if we get it. Twitch OBS subtitles. Let's see here. See, here you go. This is it right here. How to add live subtitles into live streams. You can do that. Oh, wait, it's already doing. See on the screen, look at right there. Here, all we have to do is start talking and see. Now you can see on the screen that we are currently talking, and you see all the things that we're saying right now. And you can, it's like live right now at this very moment. You can see it right now on the screen. You see? There we go. So that's all you have to do is search for Twitch OBS subtitles. And obviously it works on YouTube as well. It works on YouTube as well, you guys. There you go. That's the answer. See if that helps that get you motivated there. But let's see here. Let's see. We do got to get back to the Python, though. We do got to get back to the Python because we want to make a link list. I was going to start off making some basics, but we could definitely do links lists. So many viewers today. Really, Blue? I don't know. I actually don't keep the stats up on screen because we're just hanging out. If I look at the stats, then I'll be like, oh, like the numbers go down or they go up, and then I'll be like, I'll freak out and I won't know. So I'm like, and I'll be paying attention to it and I'll be like worried and I'll be conscious about it. I like to just hang out with you guys. So not looking at the numbers. I know it sounds cool, but I do check in after the stream to see what worked and what didn't. So I am analytical. I am definitely analytical. I will not escape for it, but at least while we're chatting and hanging out right now, I'll just kind of, spend time focusing on you, but not the numbers. I'll focus on you guys, not the numbers. Multiple inheritance possible in Python. Yeah, we just did it here. So you can do multiple inheritance. So see how we say class object node? You can also do, watch this. So we do multiple inheritance, right? This. So you do class node list, and then you say node like this. There you go, multiple inheritance. You got it, multiple inheritance. We just did it right there, you guys. Multiple inheritance. You see it. You own this PubNub or work there, right? Yes, both. Both is the answer. Both of those, Raj. Both of them. You're right. You're double right, bro. Make a video of Metasploit, like complete course, beginner, advanced level. Nautic. We could. If so, I'll add it to the to-do list. All right. So, here we'll do this. Okay. So check this out. NAITIKYADAV. Metasploit. Sploit. Here we go. All right, so let's copy and paste that into future stream ideas on our Discord channel. All right, here we go. Future stream ideas. All right, future stream ideas. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Paste. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. There. Discord. We did it. Future stream ideas. We got it. Future stream ideas. Okay. You own this PubNub? Yes, I do. Is this filmed live in front of an audience? The Mr. M? It is. It's live in front of a studio audience, and there are like applause, the applause sign. What we need to have is we need to have like an applause sign, something that comes up. So like we're gonna add the text here. Where is it? Does it add text? Here we go. So you can type applause, APPLAUSE, right? I think that's how you type applause. And then right? So go like that. Let me say APPLAUSE. So that way you know when to clap. When you know when to clap, right there, applause, right? There you go. You're supposed to clap now, you guys. You got to do the clapping because it's filmed in front of a live studio audience. First time I saw Vi and EE Editor and SH and Shell. Wait, when was that? Thank you for the likes, you guys. That's the applause. That you essentially did the applause right there. First time I saw Vi and EE Editor and SH Shell. Is it? Wait, I don't know what you're saying, MD. You must be responding to something. Jake the Dog. Hey, how's it going? Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. I restarted watching Adventure Time. Jake the Dog, you inspired me. I am starting Adventure Time over again. I got the first episode. I'm going to watch it all the way through. Because I don't think I've seen the very latest episodes because they came out with some new episodes and I didn't watch them all. Bro, hire me. I want to take salary until you get impressed by me, or at least take me as an intern. Raj, we used to have interns. We used to do interns. We might. There. Ben Dewey. How's it going? I'm clapping. All right, cool. Yeah, they got the applause. You got on the screen. Got the applause on the screen. There we go. Because it's a live studio audience, you guys. Thank you, Ben Dewey. Linzo, doesn't it cause priority problem like Java? Wait, what do you mean? Linzo, where are you? Let me scroll back up. Anything, Linzo? Multiple inheritance? No, it doesn't. You don't have to worry about that. Python has a global interpreter lock, and you don't need to worry about it in Python. You don't need to worry about in Python. Blue, thank you for the applause. Yada, bro, show us your hacking OS we want to see. That's actually a really good point. When you're hacking, you probably should have a dedicated operating system and a dedicated hardware. You don't want to hack using your personal daily computer. You want it to be in a clean room. So you should, if you're going to do real hacking, have a dedicated piece of hardware just for that. So if you're going to do like Metasploit, if you want to do Metasploit, make sure that you put that on your own dedicated hardware and then you keep it separate from everything else. You never know, you guys. You never know. You want to keep things isolated. Which web stack is best for application in like Netflix, Flask, Django, or Node.js, or Soaring Boot? Wait, Spring Boot? I think you meant Spring Boot, maybe? You don't need to do Spring. We don't need to do Spring anymore. But yeah, probably do the Mern stack, right? So it's like Mern right? Mongo, Express, Node, and then React. Yeah. So MER React. Yeah. This is the most common stack. This is the most common stack in the world. Most common stack. And then you could also be like MySQL or Postgres instead, right? So PostgreSQL, and then Express, and then React, and Node, right? So then that could be Perm or Pern, the Pern stack, right? the Pern, nope, we don't want that. Get out of there, get out of there. All right, so PERN stack, the Pern stack. There you go. So it's things like that. Those are good stacks. That's a really good stack right there. That's a good stack. Tell us your LinkedIn and Instagram. You're so good. Okay, here, I've already got that up and running because people are asking that. Here's my LinkedIn. I'll post it. There's LinkedIn. I'm so confused, Espanol. I know, it's because so much things are happening all at once. We are going to be doing some more Python, though. We need to finish the linked list. We have to do the linked list, you guys. We need to make that happen. Evening. Hey, beauty. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome on in. Good evening. Happy to have you here. All right. So we have the LinkedIn. Here you go. Just search for me on LinkedIn. It'll look like this. It'll look like that, you guys. It'll look like that. Also, before we get any further, we do have a Discord hackathon, a code quality hackathon. If you're interested, join our Discord, and we've got prizes. Basically, all you have to do is submit a project. It could be an existing project, or it could be a new project, and you want to learn it. The idea is it has to be code quality built for the enterprise, which is, I don't think this has ever been done, you guys. Also, it's not necessarily the most exciting, I wouldn't say. It would not be the most exciting because you're like, oh, good, we get to do an enterprise-grade hackathon. Woo! It doesn't sound super exciting, but actually, I think it is because the qualifications for winning would be, hey man, happy coding, absolutely. Hey Aaron, thank you for it so much, Rodriguez. Happy to have you here. Happy coding. Yep, we do have this hackathon here. Join our Discord, and then all you have to do is submit a repository. It needs to have like testing. It needs to have good code comments. It can't be overly complicated, and that's one of the most biggest aspects to it. It cannot be overly complicated. Coding is hard. It is, Espanol. It is hard. It is. But guess what? Some of the hardest parts about coding are the advanced abstractions, and those abstractions are actually anti-patterns for the most part in the business world because you're creating a whole bunch of tech debt. You're creating a whole bunch of debt for the business and liability that is just going to cause problems down the road. You want to keep your code simple. You don't want to have these advanced abstractions that make things seem like you're doing a good job, and because you know how to do them, it's not worth it. It's not. You want to keep things simple. It's called disposability. Disposability. You want to be able to throw away the code and rewrite it at any given moment. And that is super critical in business. Is it exciting for beginners like me because I want to learn testing and stuff? All right, it's cool. I think it's exciting. Can you tell me more about big data? Is Linzo big data? Okay, so you're gonna want to do things like here, like Elastic MapReduce, or they're called DAGs, right? They're called DAGs these days. Seniors in my company use a term a lot. Big data. Can you tell me what big data is? It's mostly data processing and data analytics. So, all right. So big data, you want to use tools like, let's see, Trino is actually a good tool to use. So you can use Trino, distributed SQL query engine for big data. This is probably the best one, I would say. If you're going to be doing some real big data, you'll just use Trino. And here's the cool part. It's a distributed SQL query engine, which means that it works across a lot of different data types. So you can import data from different data sets, and then you can do like these large queries across large amounts of data. And it just made it really easy. So you no longer really have to worry about creating your own distributed compute engine from scratch. You can just use existing projects like Trino, and it works really good. In fact, we use Trino, and we like it a lot. We like Trino. So there's some big data for you there. Use some big. Are you a digital nomad? That's a good question. In some ways, yes, because I have my own power generator that I can be off the grid permanently. I have my own. Did you know right now this very stream is being powered by solar 100%. This entire stream that you're seeing right now, 100% powered by solar. There is no grid occurring here right now. We have full solar power. Actually, I can show it to you. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. full solar power. Power YouTube. I'm sending you this video from YouTube. Let's see. I'll see here. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's find out. All right. I don't know if I can show it. It might be kind of hard to see. So, let's not go see. Anyway, here we go. Here, I don't know if you can see it. Is it going to show up? Can you see that? You guys can't see that. Maybe not. No, you can't. No. All right. There you go. Well, look, just pretend if you could see it, if you can see it, it says that I'm currently exporting data to the grid, about a kilowatt. But this entire stream right now is powered by the sun, you guys. Completely powered by the sun. This totally sunshine zone, you guys. Wow, everything went orange. Don't worry, the white balance will pop back over there in a second on the camera. Yo, bro, AI gobble up coders' jobs like a hungry Pac-Man. Hey, don't worry, there's not a problem. These AIs are just tools that repeat patterns, and you need to leverage them and learn how to leverage them. They are not replacing jobs. They're actually going to make a lot more jobs, you guys. They're going to make so many more jobs you don't even know. We use MERNstack with Nest.js, excellent. Next, and TypeScript, Next.js at work, and my side hustle. Awesome. Those are great, Aaron. Those are great. I'm struggling to get an internship, and you guys are good level Python dev. So you just got to keep trying. Just keep trying. Keep trying. Keep submitting roles, and then do it constantly. Continue to do it constantly, because there's a lot of competition right now, but your determination will win. You have a feeling of determination. Just don't give up. Just keep going. Where are you located? We are in Seattle. Seattle, Washington. There you go. Seattle, Washington. Let me spell that properly. Seattle, Washington, you guys. We are in Seattle. Washington. Just found out you co-founded PubNub. Yeah, MD, you got it. I honestly thought you were working at some job. How did you come up with the idea back then? There were for the phones, for these devices, there was no communication technologies. There was SMS, but you couldn't use that within your app, and there was no push notifications. So we built a message bus for these devices, and then I created a patent. On it, and so I've got a patent you can see here. You can see my patents. Here's my patents. We actually got another patent. So we did it for mobile devices. A patent, there you go. You can see it, even it's on Google. You can Google patents. You see my patent right here? There you go. And so I patented communication for these devices. There you go. And that is see right here. There I am, inventor. Literally, man. There we go. Stephen Blum. Oh, yep. There you go. Stephen.L. Blum. There you go. There we go. Right there. Got me some patents. So if you look up this number, there you go. Patent. There we go. And so that's what happened. That's the idea. We needed to be able to communicate with these devices. That was what happened. And that's why PubNub.com. There we go. And that's why we have this now. Which IDE is this? This is Vim. We've got Vim right here. We got Vim. I just made my 3D portfolio today with Three.js. You did, Leaf Gang? Leaf Gang, that's so cool. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. Leaf Gang, that's really cool. Three.js is still kind of a difficult framework, and it's really cool that you built your framework. Actually, Leaf Gang, if you join our Discord and then paste a link, I want to check it out. Leaf Gang, here. So let me type that in. Okay. At Leaf Gang, join Discord and paste link, and then we can check it out. You guys. Blueby, what's up? I was using Bleach. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Bleach bit on Fedora. Then my Wi-Fi stopped working. So I had to reinstall Fedora. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's always rough, right? Do they charge us for creating patterns, Linzo? The patterns they do charge you, but you can do it for free if you want. If you want patterns for free, you can do it. You can do patterns for free. It's called Olama, and then GPT OSS. I think it's a really good one. There's others out there, but this is actually a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I like this one, GPT OSS. There's a few others though. There's some others. A week ago, it was already updated, you guys. Already a week ago. Isn't that crazy? Already updated. Do you have advice for beginners of coding? Yeah, let's do Python. So Espanol, we want to do Python together because Python will teach you the basics of all the data algorithms and structures, data structures and algorithms. And then, thank you, Blue. Thank you for the Discord link. Yeah. So Leaf Gang, if you paste your link, or if anyone pastes his link there, we can check it out on stream. Well, check it out on the stream, guys. Okay. So let's comment these things out. Let's make sure that this is still working. Let's close that over here. Let's go over here, and then we'll go Python. Hello. It's still working. Yeah, it is. Vim is worth it. It is. Okay. All right. Let's do it. So we've got a link list. Let's do it. Let's see if we can actually make this happen. So we've got a node, and the node has a value, and it has a next node. So it'll be the next node. And then you can also, we did a dunder method here that prints the node to string. So you can print, so what you can do is now if you create a node, so we'll do this, node A equals node A. There we go. And then if you want, you can say print str. Well, I don't even know if you have to do that. You could just say print node A. And then it should print node in the value. Let's see if that works, you guys. Let's see if the dunder method works. Is the dunder method going to work? Python, do you think it is? The dunder method is going to work? It did. It worked. Check it out. It worked right here. It works. So we did the dunder method, you guys. Dunder method right there. Thank you for the likes. Check it out. Isn't that cool? Python is really powerful. First, Python, you don't like Python. Reminds me of my college days. And you hate college? Oh, you stabbed her first. That's a really crazy name. That's a crazy YouTube name you got there. Python is one of the most prominent languages in the world. Compared to JavaScript and Python, you've got C, of course you've got Java. It is up there in the top languages. Why? Because it is one of the most heavily utilized languages for artificial intelligence development. Building AI. Python is the premier language. So it is a very popular, very powerful language, and it does a really good job. So it's very good idea. It is a good idea to have certain languages as a baseline on your resume when you're applying to any job. They expect these languages, everyone. They expect these languages. Okay, so here's the languages that they expect. Languages that jobs expect are default. Default languages that jobs expect. Here we go. Check it out. Oh, wait. Almost has them. So yeah, JavaScript, Python, and then Java, maybe. So Java isn't necessarily there, but definitely these two. And then SQL, right? So I know that's not a language, but it's a DSL. It's a domain-specific language. But these are pretty powerful expected languages that are baseline as required. Then you can advance from there, right? So then you can go like the C++, Java, C#, and then other languages that specialize even further. There you go, you guys. I would say that's like kind of the common expectation. You graduated from Johns Hopkins with a bachelor's in computer science. And you got data science job offer, but wanted to be a software developer engineer with a career change to SDE. Be harder later. Hey, don't worry, Andrew. Don't worry. If you've got specialization like data scientist, you can almost get any job now. Data scientists, definitely a high demand job skill, you guys. People still code. ChatGPT kill coding. Bobby Joe, guess what? Here's the deal. Coding, yes, you're totally right. Coding has been taken over by AI, but engineering has not been taken over. Engineering is still a very much necessary job, and it has not been replaced by AI yet. AI can do coding for you, but you still need to know what that code means, what it does. You need to maintain it. You need to make sure that it's readable, legible, disposable, it's documented, it's testable. You have to do a lot as an engineer, and you have to guide these tools that create the code for us. It creates the code for us, but it does not replace the job of the engineer. The engineer is still there. The engineer has ambitions and desires, hopes and dreams, and expectations. The AIs that we have today, they're just pattern repeaters. They're very good pattern repeaters, and we should all be using them and leveraging them to the fullest extent because they're tools that can accelerate our job and make our lives better. It makes our lives better. We don't need to write code anymore because the AI does it for us, but we still need to engineer. We still need to engineer, you guys. That's how it works. That's how it works from that perspective. Just to let you know, more jobs are on the way. Explain us threading. So threading is a way to do parallel processing. So you can have work done simultaneously. And threading is actually really straightforward. Most operating systems have a way to interact with threads. So you can call out to the operating system with a supervisor call that says spawn a thread with this task worker, with this branch. And so you can branch a set of tasks that can run in parallel to the main thread. And then when that work is done, it can send an interrupt back to your main program. And then you can receive that interrupt and accept data from the thread. And then that kind of makes sense. It's a little jargony, but basically threading is just a way to do the same work all at the same time. But there's an easier way. You don't need to do threading. You can just leverage spawning multiple processes simultaneously and then communicating with those processes via the OS. Python Killer Bunny, Jake the dog, Python Killer Bunny, that brings up some sort of weird memory, you guys. I'm not sure about that. Python has so many transformational day-to-day uses. It does, doesn't it? Thomas, you're totally right, Thomas. Particularly in non-tech sector admin work. You're right. I use Python constantly for not necessarily software engineering, but for just doing my day job where no one expects you to use it for anything. You got it. A glorified autocorrect is not beating engineers and system builders anytime soon. Don't worry. You got it, Blue. Yep. These autocorrectors, they're just really good at pattern matching. They see patterns, they can repeat patterns, but they can't invent new patterns that they haven't seen before, which is totally fine. It just means that you can leverage this tool that repeats patterns for you. You can just use the tool to repeat patterns. I just need an environment focused like corporate or an office. I don't think it's just determination. What do you suggest? It's the same suggestion always. You need to find something that you're passionate about and you're excited about. Like I was really into game developing and I wanted to make a game. So then I had to learn, it turns out you have to learn coding to do that. You have to learn software engineering and how to write code in order to build a game. So finding a project, I think, is actually a really good way to do it. Sorry, can you repeat where I can learn coding? Sorry, my screen had closed. Oh no, Angie. Oh no. Well, you can learn coding on YouTube. Definitely go to YouTube and say Python tutorials. Look for Python tutorials. That's what you want to do. Look for Python because this is going to help you learn the basics of computer algorithms and structures. And then you can apply those to other languages. Because guess what? Here's really cool. Check this out. You guys check this out. It's really cool. Every language is basically the same. Once you learn, like Python, for example, all the things you learn there can be copied over to another language. Yes, the syntax is different. That's okay. You can learn the syntax. It's totally fine. But guess what? Once you learn those algorithms and patterns, they apply to every language. So it's really easy to take up new languages. All you have to do is learn your base language and you're good to go. Angie, there you go. All you learn is your Angie. That's all you got to do. I'm running behind on some of the chats. I apologize, you guys. I have a giant window that's here that's being scrolled through. Let's see here. Where did I go? Personal experience, JavaScript. All right. So my personal experience is JavaScript. Is easier than Python. I just started learning Python. Cool. They're the same basically. They're for the most part. There's just no semicolons in Python. You don't have any semicolons. And then indentation is a part of the syntax with Python, which is granted a little annoying, but hey, it's forgiving. It's very forgiving. How you can create app for phones? My app is ready right now, but I need to APK. How can I do that? You want to build an APK? So are you using Android Studio or building things in Kotlin or maybe using Objective-C or Swift? But you're talking about APK, so that means you're probably talking about Android. You just need whatever IDE you're using, you just have it build an APK for you. That's what you got to do. Bobby Joe, gotcha. Okay, cool. Good to hear. Jim. Hey, Jim, how's it going? Hey, it's been a long time since I watched your stream. It has. Jim, welcome on back in. Sorry if I missed your message earlier. We're scrolling up. We're trying to. JavaScript is easy. You got it. JavaScript's easy. I'm a fresher. Now I'm struggling to get a job. It's good. It's tough for everyone, I think. It's tough for everyone. You just have to keep trying. Just continue to try. Don't give up. It's all a probability. If you give up and you don't try anymore, it's a guaranteed failure. It's guaranteed failure. So you have to just keep trying, and eventually you hit the numbers. And that's how it works. And that's how it works for everyone. It works for everyone. You can also use a strategy that I used. Go to a company as an intern and you get paid $0. It sounds like it's rough, but you can have a side job like I did and then just work that side job to get a paycheck, but then work as an intern for free at company XYZ. This gives you on-the-job skills, and then you can add that to your resume. Plus, they might hire you guys later. You never know. IDK man, the code AI generates is kind of hard to read me. It is. I'm fresh and maybe need to learn more practice. Linzo, it is. It's a practice. Reading code is probably the bigger skill these days. You want to read more code. You want to be able to read code. and understand it. So that's still it's still a very necessary expertise that you need to have. I really admire what you've built with PubNub. Thank you, MD. It's inspiring for you. That's so cool. What is the hardest part when you started PubNub? The hardest part was getting a very fast message bus because we had a lot of demand for a lot of data going through the system. And so I had to write the code in a whole new way, you guys, that is not published anywhere. No one talked about it. It was distributed computing. It was a message bus that can be spread. The workload can be spread across thousands of servers. So how do you do that? How do you create a message bus that you can spread the workload across thousands of servers and write it in C? That's what I did. It was really hard. But guess what? That was my goal. That was my objective. I knew I needed to achieve that. And since I had that goal, I was able to get there. That's what you need. You need to have like a goal, and you need to focus on that goal, and then you can make incremental steps to get there. So that's like, I know everyone's like, writing down goals on a list and then blah, blah, blah. It sounds kind of boring. It is. You're right. It's boring, but it works. It works very well. It works super duper well. That's how that works. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Sagar. How's it going, Sagar? Hi, from India. What's cooking here? Vinesh, we are doing Python today. We're doing Python. We're doing some basics in Python. Someone's asking to make a linked list. We're only halfway there. We actually probably got most of the way there, or maybe it's because you learned Python first. Python's it's always a good language. Other languages are a lot easier to learn if you've learned Python first, I think. Tomas, hey, how's it going? Are any coding languages being developed in 2025? Have we peaked with Python? Good point. So there are some newer languages, but I would say you probably Rust. If you haven't seen Rust yet, definitely check out Rust. Rust is the go, I would say. I would say Rust is number one. And we are migrating all of our code to Rust right now. Everything is migrating to Rust right now, you guys. All of it, everything. So we haven't peaked yet, but Rust, I would say, is approaching it. Are you going to explain list tuples? Oh, list tuple sets and dicts and their functions? Sure, I would love to. Let's do that. We might be running out of time though, because there's so many things. But let me write that down. Okay, let's do that really quick. Okay, so this was here we go. KAUSHIK DWIVED. We want to do list tuples and sets in dictionaries. Wait, we don't have to dictionaries because dictionaries are separate. We could do that. So this is a future stream idea. We'll do future stream idea. We might get to it a little bit here too. We might be able to get to it here, but I'll paste that on Discord. I'll paste that on our Discord. Oops, wait. Oh, wait. Let me do copy paste. There we go. Paste that on Discord. There we go. Then you go like this, and you go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Boom. There. Discord future stream idea. There we go. On Discord, you guys. On Discord. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with all the chat messages, you guys. Here we go. Where are we at? I'm lagging like 3 minutes behind. Hey, Jake the dog, don't worry. Monty Python. Yeah. It's a great show. How can I goon my maintaining my physique? Well, hey, however you want. I don't have any opinions from a physical perspective on that. For his glory, are you interested in a job building apps? And non-disclosure agreement would need to be signed, but it would be for 15% all of profits. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. His glory 365. I'm not sure. We'll have to learn more. Hey, I sent my portfolio in the Discord. You did? Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's check it out. My 3D portfolio. Leaf Gang, how's it going? Let's say hi to Leaf Gang. All right, Leaf Gang. Here we go. Let's open up. I'm going to copy and paste this and open up in a new window really quick, just in case, because you never know. You never know what's going to show up there. But we'll do it. Hey, the Quiz Club. Hey, I'm late again. Hey, no worries. You're in, but you're here. We're hanging out. We're not going away yet. We still have some more stuff to cover. Okay, let me pop this open here. Let me bring up a new window. Here we go. We've got your, what is it called? Susantium. Susantium. Oh, whoa, this is cool. Okay, here we go. I think this is cool. Check this out. All right. We'll bring it in. This is the portfolio. We got some WebGL here. Look, you've got your mouse cursor position. You've got the XY, which changes the cameras. Or I guess I'm not sure how maybe you're rotating the desk. Maybe you've got a rotation. You're rotating the matrix. And then your camera is static. You've got a static camera, but you've got a target there. You've got a 3D cube. Oh, you got the cube. And then you've got some sort of triple circles here. This is really cool looking. You got some circles over there. Sushi, you got it. We got some sushi. 1 second, guys. The power of the sun is asking questions. I need to answer. The power of the sun is answering. I got to give it answers. There we go. It's happy now. It's happy. Okay. Sorry about that. Every now and then, you got to press a button. Every now and then. You're exploring low-level systems, learning blockchain. Ooh, MD, that's a good one. If you were in my shoes, what skill would you master first? From a blockchain perspective, it might be good to learn some of the smart contracts and probably one that supports Rust and probably a WASM, right? A WebAssembly. And one that supports WebAssembly. All right, let's see what else you got in here. What else you got? Let's check it out. Hi, I'm Sushant Nagi. I build powerful full stack web apps and tools from Python APIs, and 3D UIs while handling everything from a virtual private server hosting to create video ads. Well, that's a lot all in one statement there. That's a lot. Look at your stack here. You've got Python, 3JS. You've got some sort of video, JavaScript. You've got analytics. You've got Ubuntu and data science. I build intelligent, scalable applications using Python, Fast API, very nice, React.js and 3JS, blending full stack and developments with large language model engineering, LLM engineering, so you've got some generative coding in there, data science, and AI-powered creativity. That's a lot. You're saying a lot all at once. This is really cool. This is great. Very flexible time zone communications and locations. In New Delhi, you're in India. All right, open to remote work. There's a contact me button. Driven by curiosity, defined by execution. I approach coding with relentless curiosity and drive through. Here we go. Let's zoom in on this. Let's zoom in better. Let's zoom in so we can see this. Coding with relentless curiosity and a drive to build things that matter. From AI to full stack systems, I don't just follow trends. You master the tools, question the defaults, and deliver solutions that work. For you, technology isn't a skill set, it's a second nature. That's a really powerful statement. This is a cool portfolio you got here. This is great. Leaf Gang. You can rotate the globe too. We can? All right, here we go. Let's rotate the globe. Yeah, check it out. I like that. That's very satisfying. Globe rotation. Here we go. All right, so now can we zoom in? We can zoom in. I bet you didn't know that you could zoom in. Did you know that you could zoom in? All right, we're going to New Delhi. Oh, you did know because there you are. You've even got yourself on a map here. Look at that. Look at that right there. We see that on stream, New Delhi, India, right there. We're in Asia now. Check it out, you guys. We're in Asia. Check it out, Asia, right here, New Delhi, India. There's Leaf Gang. If you didn't know, yeah, learning Rust as well. I'm going to rock open source world. You got it, MD. There you go. You got it. Rust is the way to go. Okay, you guys. Let's see here. The last thing we want to do today is make sure that we get a linked list working. We got to make sure to get a linked list. So we got a node list, which is the same as a linked list, right? So we got linked list. There we go. Linked list. And then we've got our node list. And then we've got a head, but we could also have a self.tail, right? Self.tail equals none. There we go. And then when we append, we can add a node, and then we can also update. So self.tail equals self.head. But that may or may not work. Current, wait. You could return if, okay, let's see here. Yep, so there's that. If we don't have one, there we go. India is smiley face. You got it. At the bottom, there are two more 3D models, interactive. All right, let's check it out. At the bottom. Let's see here, projects. Oh, we got a computer. You guys. What does it say on the computer? Wait, what does it say here? It's your website. Wait, follow-up questions. What is this? We got a video here. You got a video playing. Chatbot about Reddit profile. What's going on? What is this? What do you got going on here? I can't read it. Send message. There you go. How do you feel about Vite? Baked dog Vite is excellent. I like Vite. I use Vite a lot when developing Node.js apps, and also because it makes the development process easier. I think it makes the development process easier. But Vite from just from an operations perspective, I think it's fine. Zoom out. All right, zooming out, you guys. We're zooming out. Oh, you got OBS. Check it out. You screen recorded this video in OBS, didn't you, Leaf Gang? You stream recorded this in OBS. Check it out. That's actually a pretty cool idea. That's actually a really cool idea. See, this is showing that you've got some video expertise. That's really cool. How do you feel? It's showcasing the projects. Oh, that's okay. Gotcha. So that's what it's doing. It's showcasing the project. Internal scripter. I'm back now, and I'm coding on Microsoft Extended. Wait, Microsoft Extended. What is that? Wait, what is that? What is Microsoft Extended? Microsoft Extended. What is this? What is that? Extended security. Wait, no, that can't be it. Wait, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. The internet doesn't tell me. All right. So wait, there's one other. Whoa, check it out. You've got actually a person here. We got a person. All right. We can rotate the person. Can we zoom in on the person? We can zoom in on the person. Well, not the same way as the globe, but we can. Whoa. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, very cool. Leaf Gang, excellent portfolio. This is a really good portfolio you got here. There's the Let's Talk button. I like that. This part is a little bit warped. I like this. They're not circles anymore. They're ovals. So that makes me concerned. See this right here? They're not circles. They're ovals. This makes me concerned. You gotta attention to detail, Leaf Gang. Attention to detail. You can't have these warped things. You gotta attention to, there's a flaw right here. I know it's not like a big flaw. Don't get me wrong. It's not. This portfolio, just copy and paste, that's it? Is it? Is it a copy and paste portfolio? I don't know. It's the first time I've seen this. It's the first time I've seen a portfolio like this. It's a good portfolio. Leaf Gang. Click on my education. Okay. Education. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Check it out. Bachelor's. Oh, you're sitting like got different poses. That's actually really cool. Very neat. Oh, you got fighting. You got to fight. Secondary education. CBSE 10th. 95.2%. Nice. One best narration award. Wow. Very nice. Senior secondary education. This is great. This is really cool. You've done some things. Leaf Gang, this is cool. Very nice. I like that. Good job. Good job, Leaf Gang. Good job. Okay, here we go. Now, before we leave, we do have one more thing that we have to get done today. We want to get at least a linked list working. And this will be the last thing. So this will be, we can get it working. So we've got a node, but then we also want a node list. Node list equals a new node list. And then we can node list.append. We want to, wait, can we append, there's a value. Oh, because it's automatically going to create a node for us. So we can't add or remove nodes, but we can create a new node. But I don't know if I like it like that. I think I'd rather have a node here like this, a node. It's got to be a node like that. I think I like that better. I wish I could make backward programming. Python is my wish to learn. Hey, we're doing it right now. We're learning some Python. We're learning a little bit of Python, you guys. A little bit of Python. We're doing a linked list. It's like the simplest data structure that you could have. The simplest data structure. So we have a node. And then we have a linked list here, a node list. We don't need to give it a node there, but we have a head and a tail. And then we need to say, if there's no head, then we set the new node to head, and then the tail will be head because they're both the same. And then you leave. And then current, I guess we don't need to worry about current yet. So the current will come after when we append. Hi, subscribing, even though I don't understand any of this. Really cool. Charisma University, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. For your Tamper Monkey script, definitely go to ChatGPT and say, turn it into a Chrome extension. Whatever you build, you can turn it into a Chrome extension, and then you can release it as an app so other people in your company can easily use it. Because you're so wholesome to listen to, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. That's really great feedback. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's awesome. Internal Sculptor, the MSX was made back in 1983 and was just another basic machine. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Is the MSX? Is this what this is? Is this on Leaf Gang's portfolio? Is this the MSX? I don't know. It kind of, Woo, hey, you've got a VGA cable. I remember that. Look, a VGA cable, or look at that VGA right there, and a power cable. Where's the power cable go? Right to the bottom of the table. There we go. Right to the bottom table. Hey, Art and Soul by Olivia. How's it going, Olivia? Welcome on in. Bless you, dog. Happy to have you. Mohammed, hey, love you from Pakistan. Thank you so much. MD, I really like how you review projects. Even if the project isn't perfect, the way you give feedback is super motivating. That's so cool. Thank you. Absolutely. Any projects you want to review, just paste into the Discord and we can check them out. We'll look them through. We'll look through them and we'll give your feedback. We'll take your feedback and we'll look through it and we'll make it happen. Thank you, MD. We'll do it again. That's so cool, MD. That was excellent feedback. Thank you. We'll do it again in the future. The MXS was architecture. Search up Sony HB55P. Like you reviewed my to-do app? Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it again. We'll make it happen. Please explain the heap, please. Heap is just it's kind of, the idea is asking the OS for a specific size of memory. So it's kind of like asking the operating system for a chunk of memory. That's about as much as you need to know about it. The heap is really just about saying, hey, operating system, here's a supervisor call. Grant me access to an address space that is like a megabyte in size. A megabyte. Give me a megabyte. I want to use it to do stuff with. I want to use it to do stuff. That's what heap is, right? And then you've got stack memory, which is more probably based on, actually, I claim to know everything, but stack versus heap. Let's see what we can do here. So stack, automatic allocation memory, stack automatically allocated and deallocated by the compiler during function calls. So the stack would be more from higher level languages. Last in, first out order follows last in, last out. But heap is a dynamic allocation. So heap is going to be, you can give it a very big size. It's going to be slower access, but you basically have to manually manage it. It's like when you say free, allocate memory or free memory is your management of it. So that's heap. That's a heap memory. That's a heap memory, you guys. Leaf project looks great. At Leaf Gang, you got it. Do you code in JavaScript? I do. We do JavaScript as well. I know JavaScript. Have you tried ZIDE? I have not tried ZIDE. ZIDE. What is this? The Z editor. Oh, check it out. It's really pretty looking. It's really pretty IDE.
But on my screen,
there we go. Wait, let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. A lot of IDE going on here. Very pretty. Looks nice. Multiple panels. It looks like a simple IDE. And it's got syntax highlighting. There you go. What beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, there you go. ZIDE. I like my Vi. I like Vim. It's what makes me happy. Vim is what makes me happy, and this is where I am. It's where I link to the Jake the Dog Refactored. Quantify Quantum. Hey, yo, how's it going? Welcome in Quantify Quantum. That is a string. That is an F string. Like, wait, my question, F hello world. Oh, internal scripter. Yes, so F string, here we go. This is the F string, which basically says interpolate data from the scope, which allows you to automatically interpolate data directly inside the screen. It's a nicer way to represent string data when you're printing stuff out or returning stuff as the string. It's just cleaner. It's easier. It's better than, so the alternative would be node and then you space and then you do plus like this. So this is what the alternative is. So you can do F string or you could do it like this. So you see how these are different here? See how these are different? They're different. But they're the same. They do exactly the same thing, you guys. So you've got F strings, or you can do it like this with concatenation. So that's how that works, you guys. That's how F strings work. There you go. All right, see if we can get back up here in some of the questions. For a person only using copy paste for codes, yeah, me too. I do that too. Which is best? Claude, GPT, Grok, Codex. I recommend. So if you're only doing copy and paste, GPT is perfectly fine. Grok also works pretty good. But if you're going to get more advanced, you want to use the Claude CLI. Use the Claude Code CLI or the Codex CLI or the Gemini CLI. There's so many CLIs. But if you're just doing copy and paste, GPT is good enough. Charisma University, GPT is perfectly fine. What you want, oh wait, okay, so we got F strings, Jake the dog. Yes, you answered F strings. You want something passed into it. Yep, print F strings, you got it. What is the difference between F string and normal string? We got that. After knowing Rust, ownership, and borrowing, I'm kind of doubtful how C and Python are still alive. I know, right? Well, see, here's the problem. I actually have the answer for you, MD. The answer. So there's a lot of legacy. That's one. So there's a lot of tech that already exists in Python and C. And so that's why the language is still very relevant today. Another reason is Rust is a complicated language. Rust is actually kind of challenging to learn because it's got some patterns and designs and syntax that are not in other languages that hinder your development because it's just challenging to learn and use. And so Python is a lot simpler, right? It's a lot simpler to use. And so you want to use Python for simple things. And Python still has its real, you might still choose to go with Python for certain projects, right? Things that aren't like mission critical, that don't need to be run continuously in long running, like multi-year scenarios. If you have that kind of condition where you have a mission critical application that needs to run long term without downtime, you want to use Rust. Absolutely, without a doubt, you want to use Rust. But if you're just building a script like we're doing right now, which there's still a lot of use cases for, then Python is your way to go because it's easier, it's simple, and it does a good job. It does a really good job, you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize, you guys. I'm running behind on a lot of the chat messages here. I'm way behind on a lot of chat messages. I apologize, Scott. My chat messages here. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Where are we at on their chat messages? Let's see if we can get things going here. Let me catch back up. There's a lot of chat messages I missed. I apologize. String concatenation. You got it. Zed's actually from Vim Helix. That's why I mentioned it. Yep. So you've got Zim, Vim, Helix, Zed, VS Code, a whole bunch of IDEs out there. Atom developers. Really? It's being made by the Atom developers because Rodrigo, Atom was probably the most coolest text editor that ever existed for a long time. And then they deprecated it. They deprecated Atom, right? They stopped supporting it. And then VS Code came out and that took over. That's what happened. You look like Christopher Reeves. Do I look Alex the creator? You think so? Yes, Superman. All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, we'll take that as a compliment, you guys. I'll take it as a compliment. Impact of Devon AI on current job markets. So Devon AI, the idea was it created like a coding agent that can run on its own. It's still, but for the most part, all the other AI companies have caught up to Devon AI and its ability to have long-running agents. I still don't say that it has anything that much impactful on the job market itself. It's just another tool. It's just another tool, you guys. And giveaway, and given my experience literally copy pasting, yes. Best place to start if you want to learn and master coding. Start with YouTube, of course. Start with YouTube where we are right now. We're on YouTube, and then look for some YouTube tutorials for Python. That's the best way to. I love linked lists. Aren't real. Linked lists aren't real. I mean, technically, they're not a thing. I mean, they're just a construct in your mind, right? It's just a construct. Let's see here. Wait. Leaf King. My motivation for learning coding and data science is to attempt to ride the AI wave. Miss the crypto one. Don't want to miss this one. Yep. So guess what? The crypto one, I guess there was a wave, but crypto, it only had so many applications. But now with artificial intelligence, at least it's like AI, right? AI in quotes. It has real industry impacts. It's real. It's a huge one. Hello, how is it going, MD? Thank you for asking. Oh wait, you're asking quantified. You're talking to quantified. Alex Grader, best framework for Python web dev. I like Flask. Let's do Flask. All right, so Python Flask. Here we go. Let's do Flask. Here you go. Flask. Best for Python. I like this. So this is great for web development. It's very fast. It's lightweight and it's really easy. It's really easy. There's a quick start minimal application here. See how simple this is? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful, you guys? I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Here, is there, okay. So let's zoom in on this. Check this out, you guys. Check this out. From Flask, import Flask, and then you just create an app. And then you create a route, which is / which is root. And then you say, hello world. And then you return hello world. You return string. There you go. You've got your own API server backend, you guys. You got your own API server backend. It works really well. I like it. Xiaomi, how's it going? Hi, Stephen. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing some Python today. I'm a Python tutor on Preply. Oh, you are, Mohammed. Excellent. So there you go. There's another approach to learning Python. You can use a tutor such as Mohammed Hamaz or Hamza. You could use Hamza, who's on Preply. Let's see. Internal scripter. Who uses Python for web dev? Everything now uses web dev is this, web dev that. To the point that desktop apps are just HTML files, they are, because you could use something like Tauri or Electron. But you wouldn't use necessarily Python for a desktop app. I don't think Python's a really great environment for a desktop application. Hold on one second. We do have to get going because I do have an upcoming meeting here. 1 second. Hold on. You guys, we have to check something. We've got 1 hour to do stuff. All right. So we do have to get going here. We have to get going here, you guys, pretty soon. I want to make sure to get all your chat messages. I want to get all your chat messages answered. And then we'll try to get the link list. And if we don't have time, and we'll have to leave. We have to leave. There we go. But we'll see if we can get to it. Okay. Sublime. Oh, I forgot about Sublime. Oh, Hamza. I forgot about Sublime. That's actually a good one. Supreme Test. I recently made my new portfolio website. Did you? Okay. Super team. Here, let's see. Send link in Discord and we can check it out. And then we do like happy raised hands. There we go. Boom. Okay, there we go. Flask is love. You got it. After that comes Express. Yep, Flask and Express. Excellent. These are excellent, you guys. I'd love to see a start guide on your channel for beginners. I'm sure we'd all appreciate it. Do you already have some sort of content? I do. You just found my channel? Okay. So I do, but for Rust, mostly for Rust. So we have a Rust tutorial, but I don't recommend. I mean, if you really want to, we do have a Rust by example. And I cover majority of the book. So Rust by example. Here we go. Just Google Rust by example and click on videos. And then right there, look at who right there is at the very top. There you go. Just do Rust by example and click on videos. And then you'll see me. We'll show up here. We'll show up. There's me right there. We're on the screen. We're doing hello world stuff. And so we can walk through it. This is the Rust all the way from basic to advanced. And it's completely for free. Completely for free. You never have to worry about it again. Completely for free, you guys. But that's only Rust. I don't have any in Python, but I think that would probably be better for you getting started with Python. I think finding a Python approach might be better. But if you really want to, you can do some Rust. So you can see here, we just go through the basics, like code comments and simple expressions and things like that. But we go through the whole book. There's a giant list. So you can see it goes. I think there's like there's a lot of videos. There's tons of videos, you guys. Okay, let's see. We do have to get going. You guys. Microsoft destroyed Atom with VS Code. You got it, MD. They totally did, didn't they? Jake the dog just plopped Python into Flask. Yeah. I mean, that's the way it goes. That's how it works. How can I collect satellite images of cargo for deep learning? Maybe use Google Maps, but here's the deal is cargo. You probably want real-time images, right? So you probably want to access a satellite network, but it's going to cost money. Pi is better than HTML. I mean, they're definitely different things, right? HTML is sort of like a document space for domain-specific situations, and Python is more of a code space, right? Code space. Python versus HTML. They are both languages, right? Hypertext markup language, right? Because it's hypertext markup language, HTML. But Python is more for coding, where HTML is more for documents, right? Documents or app, right? Things like that. So, and then you get into JavaScript and other things from there. If I missed your chat message, I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll through everything here, but I'm running behind. Let's see here. Blue Snowball is a really awesome mic. You got it. You saw we were using the Blue Snowball. You got it. Yeah. So here, I don't see. We were using the Blue Snowball. See if that goes right around. Yep. There you go. Blue Snowball. You have a good eye. Check that out. That was a little while ago. Oh, about a year ago. I can't believe this is only a year ago. It feels like it was so long ago. That feels like it was so long ago, you guys. That's crazy. This is when I was in San Francisco. I was in San Francisco, you guys. That was when I was back in San Francisco. Yeah, the Blue Snowball is a good microphone. It's a really good one. It's a condenser microphone. It's a really good condenser microphone. Like every developer have 10 to 15 years experience and you just started. Hey, don't worry. We all started somewhere. And you know what? It doesn't take that much to gain enough skills to compete with those 10 to 15 years of experience. You only need maybe about a year of experience, and then you can compete. You can go toe to toe. You definitely can. Tinker can do everything. By the way, one more thing to ask. Not very old, and got my first PC a year ago. Started exploring things, but as much as I'm exploring, it's feeling like I'm late. Hey, we're all late. I'm late. There's a whole bunch of things that I need to do still, right? I want to learn some more AI algorithms. I'm very, very passionate about artificial intelligence. I've learned convolutional neural networks, recurrent neural networks, of course, artificial neural networks, which is the default, right? Deep learning versus support vector machines. There's just a whole bunch of things. You've got transformers, right? It just goes on and on. There's a whole bunch of vision transformers. Like we've got a lot of stuff, you guys. We got a lot of stuff. Let's see here. You're not behind. We're all behind. So don't worry. Don't worry. We're all behind. You got it. Discord. Oh, you want the Discord link? Sorry. Supreme let me give you the Discord link. We don't have any YouTube bots, but we can give you a Discord link. Usernames join it. Here we go. Let's get the Discord link for you really quick. Discord link is here. Paste. There you go. Discord link. Sorry about that. Okay. We're almost through the chat messages, you guys. What's better, Python or Dart Flutter? They have different uses. So Dart Flutter is specifically intended mostly for mobile app development, Dart and Flutter. But Python is more for scripting and server API development, right? Server or data science and AI. So Python, here we go. Let's type this all on the screen, you guys. Let's type it on the screen. We'll type it on the screen. You ready? All right. All right. So Python is for data science, and web development, automation, AI, ML, and scripting. And then Dart Flutter is for Android, iOS, mostly. I would say mostly Android and iOS development, dev. Here we go. So that's what the difference is. So they're both great technologies. Python is best for data science, artificial intelligence, automation, and web development, like API servers, API and backend. So that's what Python is for. And then Dart and Flutter is going to be for mostly mobile apps and things like that. San Francisco is Grand Theft Auto game. Is it? Oh, wait, San Francisco is GTA game. Is it? Maybe the new, like GTA 5. I really want to play GTA 5 when that comes out. Oh, I'm so excited for GTA 5. It looks so cool. Next year, guys, 2026. It's happening really soon. Python and Flutter's use is very scoped. You got it, Quantified Quantum. Leafgang, is it important for every dev to learn DSA at some point? Not really. You don't really need to. Leafgang, it's not really that important because whatever it is your objective is, you will figure a way. You will figure a way through it, and you'll make your way through it. It will happen. So a DSA... like you can achieve your goals without data structures and algorithms. You can achieve your goals without those. You don't necessarily need that foundation to be successful, you guys. You don't. Here's why. Because I didn't have them. I didn't need them. And I still figured things out. We were all good. We were all good to go. Oops. Wait. Oh, no. I closed my chat window. Uh-oh. How do I get that back? Wait. View. Is there a way to get my chat window back? Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. I accidentally closed the chat window. How do I get that back? Whoops. Okay. Here, I can do a thing. Let me bring that up. Studio YouTube. I can bring up the YouTube chat directly. I can just do this. We can go here, create, go live, and click manage. And we can go back to our chat messages over here. Here we go. All right, I brought them back. I figured out how to bring them back, but I accidentally closed my OBS chat window. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, here we go. Here's this. Here we go. Okay, I want to answer all your questions, but I do have to get going, you guys. I do have to get going. If I miss your chat message, I'm so sorry. I do have a thing coming up that I have to get to here pretty soon. But is it necessary to learn all the math behind deep learning? So no, it is not. It is not required to learn all the math behind deep learning. You do not need to. You can just use frameworks like this. You can use frameworks like this. Check this out. Go to Keras, TensorFlow, Python. There you go. I would recommend doing this. It's the easier one. I would say Keras is easier to learn with Python. But if you want to go advanced, you want to go to libtorch Python. There you go, libtorch Python. And then go towards, wait, it's called PyTorch. It's called PyTorch. Do PyTorch. This is a little bit more advanced, but it's what's used for like OpenAI for training for the really big models. So you can build your own super AI using PyTorch. But Keras, you can also do the same thing, and it's simpler, offers simpler, consistent interfaces. So I like Keras for simplicity. But I will be using PyTorch for all my projects. I'll be using PyTorch for all of my projects because I like PyTorch the best. I like PyTorch the best, you guys. All right. See if we answered any more questions. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Are there any ideas for revolutionizing electrical engineering with AI? There are, but I think it's going to take a while. There's probably a lot more to talk about there, but yeah, I think we have a lot of opportunity there for sure. Hey, what is it? Crepsdelic. Hey, Crepsdelic, how's it going? Welcome in. And Alex, the creator, Flutter is so powerful because I can use a single code base with minimal changes, and you can use it in Android, iOS, desktop, and websites. That is actually a really good point. So Flutter lets you do all the targets. So you can target everything for your application. Supra team. I sent my website, Discord, general AI. Okay, let's check it out really quick. Super team. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. Hey, how's it going? All right, let's check it out. Vercel, it's hosted on Vercel. Whoa, check it out. This looks cool. This looks really cool. Check this out. Whoa, how did you do that? All right. Oh, what is this? What is this? Save as image, copy image. What is this? Is this a canvas? What is this? Inspect element. What did you do here? Is that canvas? What is that? I'm going to inspect it. Here we go. We're going to check this out. It is a canvas. It's a canvas. Okay. So you probably use some libraries to do some cool things. It's canvas. There you go. I figured it was a canvas. This is neat. Okay. Super team. Tech enthusiasts, machine learning developers specialize in computer vision, convolutional neural networks. I thrive on exploring new technologies and creating innovative solutions. Proficient in Python and experienced in programming languages like C and JavaScript. I have a passion for simplifying complex tasks. Having participated in 3 hackathons and actively contributing to projects on GitHub, I'm always eager to collaborate, learn, and share knowledge to drive impactful advancements in the tech world. That's really cool, super team. That's really cool. Contact view work. Wow, look. Oh, you've even got your GitHub repositories here. This is cool. You got some GitHub repositories. It goes straight into your GitHub repository. Here's what we do. We click the star button. There you go. To click on the like. That's what we do. So we open up all of your different repositories, and then we click the star buttons, right? So wait, is that how we do it? Yeah, click star, star, star. There we go. Now you got some extra stars on your repositories. Skill, advanced Node.js, Express, Python, NumPy, Pandas, your TensorFlow, PyTorch, YOLO for computer vision. I like your background images. Your background images are beautiful. Hold on, let me inspect that. Those are really cool. Oh, it's SVG. You're using SVG for your background images, aren't you? That's cool. I think, right? Is that what's happening? SVG in your background, maybe? That's looking really cool. Even OpenCV. Wow, you've got a lot of stuff. This is a beautiful portfolio. Get in touch, you guys. WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, GitHub. Wow, that is really cool. Very nice, super team. This is beautiful. What a wonderful, wow. I like this. What is this also? This is probably also Canvas, isn't it? It's probably also Canvas. It's got to be a Canvas, right? Another Canvas? Oh, wait, is this it? No, where to go? I can't tell. Is it a back? How do we, so get rid of that? No, what is this? Is it here? No, what is that? What is this? What did you do here? What is that? Electric border? What's going on? Is it like is it animation? Sorry, I need to bring up the chat window over here. Let me see. This is really cool. This is really neat. That's really cool, super team. Yeah, I started learning frameworks 10 days ago, and you just finished useful app, at least for yourself. Okay, use it. Very cool. All right, I do have to get going, you guys. I have to get going. This was really cool to check out your works. This is very satisfying. This is very satisfying stuff. Programming with C and hands-on. Let's check this out really quick. One thing. Oh, Coursera. Okay, this is the courses you've completed. Excellent. Very nice. That's so cool. I'm still curious about how you did these borders. How did you do that? How did you do that? Background mixed color. What is this? Electric border. What is it? That's okay. That's that. How did you do this? Background color, mixed color. Interesting. Border radius. I don't know. Padding. Nope. We'll figure it out at some point. We do got to get going though. If you have any, let me know in the chat. Let me know in chat how you did that. I'm actually really curious. But we do got to get going. MK, be sure to do it before you jump into threading and async. Yep, that makes sense. Good advice. Yes, Flutter is great, but also keep in mind it is not native to each target. Good point. Which means that it could be slow, right? So Flutter and Dart, that means it's going to be a little bit slower than the native applications, is what Krebs Delic is saying. It means that Flutter is just a little bit slower. Both use PyTorch and Keras. Very nice. Great frameworks, aren't they? But I use to do CrackMe. Yet noted. Thanks for suggestions. Appreciate it. Your way of taking and conveying message is really good, is it? Thank you, Jake the Dog. I like the website. It's trippy. It is. It's really cool, isn't it? I like it. Thanks, man. Happy to do it. Super team. Check scripts. Jake the Dog. What scripts? Check the scripts. Which ones? Like the GitHub repos? AI powered medical rehab assistant. That's kind of neat. What do we got here? Index HTML. Okay, and then you've got main TX. You got your main TX. Where's that at? Tailwind. It's not even in here. It's in the source. Here we go. Source. Okay. Main TypeScript. Okay. Oh, React. Is this React? Yeah, it's React. So you got your React here. You got your main. Very nice, you guys. This is really cool. You got a lot of stuff, but I do got to get going. I have to get going. I really have to get going. It was really great to hang out with everyone today. I won't be able to go any further. How can I awaken my AI? You need a quantum computer. Emberlin. You can awaken your AI with a quantum processor, but they're not powerful enough quantum processors yet. Awaken your AI. You must connect to Area 51 database. Yep, Quantified Quantum knows what's up. Because the Area 51 database, it has things, you guys. It has things that might be able to awaken your AI. It was so cool to hang out with everyone today. I do have to get going. Thank you for spending time here on the channel. We got pretty far. I wasn't able to complete the node list all the way, but we did pretty good. This is basically a linked list right here. It's not fully implemented, but we did pretty good. So if you were curious about it, it kind of looks like this. You have a node, and then you have a node list, which consists of nodes, right? So you can pass in nodes, and you can have head and tail, so that way you know how to loop. That way the linked list can loop. Then you've got your current position, and then you can add on to your. It allows you to modify the list by appending, and then you want to define to remove a node, right? Remove a node, something like that. And then you can do it. You can also do that. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff you got to do there, but we won't get into it this day. We have to get going. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. We've got to get going. Appreciate all the time that we spent and then doing some Python. It was a lot of fun. We went through a lot of things, didn't we? We did a lot of things today. We covered a lot of topics. You made it with React Component using SVG filters. Oh, okay. Turbulence. Oh, turbulence with SVG. Okay. Super team. Okay, that makes sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually had a video on that a long time ago. Thank you for the likes, you guys. It was so fun hanging out with you today. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? But yeah, super team, check this out. It's so cool. This is done with turbulence. So you see these things here. Let's zoom in really quick. You see these, you see all these cool animation effects. This is SVG filter effects using turbulence. That's really cool. And that is neat because you can also use that to create specific patterns and noise when you're working with the SVG to make it look more natural and things like that. But you animated it and it looks really beautiful. That looks really cool. Very nice, super team. Good to hear. The turbulence generates noise, offset, and animate it. There you go. Offset it and animates it. That's awesome. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. We're headed out. We had a really good time working with our Python. We did some entry level Python, some basics with the. Does our script still even run? I'm actually kind of curious. Does it run? No, we got some errors in it because we were working like crazy. Obviously, we did some crazy things, you guys. We did some crazy things. What is, oh, okay. You can't do that, right? There you go. It still runs, you guys. We did it. Okay, thank you for hanging out, you guys. Jake the dog, I have to mess around with that. It's so cool. It is. It's really cool. You can do a lot of really cool things with HTML, you guys. You didn't know you could do that. You can use the profile picture moving. You can see the profile picture moving. You can, like a profile card. Let's double check it, and then I have to go. Then I have to get going. You can see it, kind of. I would have to stop the turbulence. I would have to disable the turbulence to see it. I would have to disable the turbulence. Where's that at? Here and here. Let's zoom in further. Use SVG, and then can we edit this? How do we edit it? Force focusable defs. Here we go. Filter turbulence. Let's disable the turbulence. There it goes. Okay, you can see we disabled the turbulence. Let's do it. So I'm going to do that really quick on this, and then I have to run. Then I have to get out of here. We have to leave. We have to get going, you guys. We have to get going. Style dev images. There we go. Style. There's. I think we did good enough. I think we're fine. So we turned off the turbulence there, and you can see what happens. But thank you so much for hanging out today. Bye, everyone. We're headed out. I'm going to click the stop stream button because we got to get going. It was great to hang out with everyone today. It was good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting. Subscribe. We'll be live tomorrow again. We'll talk more Python, or we might go back to assembly code because I kind of want to do that again. I want to do more assembly, but we could also do more Python and entry-level things. The main profile picture besides the description part. The main profile picture besides the description part. What are you talking about? Here we go. Main profile. Ooh. Whoa. Check that out. It's got like this chrome. It's got this chrome look to it. That's really cool. Super team. Whoa, check that out. I'm pretty sure this is what you were talking about, but it is really cool looking. Look at that. That is so cool. All right, we got to get going, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Where'd my stop stream button go? Here it goes. All right, we got to end stream. It was good to hang out with everyone today. We'll be back tomorrow. Subscribe if you want to get notified when we go live again tomorrow. And we will, because it'll be at a different time. We don't know when, but we will. It was great to hang out. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. See you tomorrow. We'll be back later. Bye, everyone. Bye. Got to get going. See you guys.